Guys, you can't believe that this man was murdered because he caught his fiancée cheating on him with her gym instructor. Please take a look at part of the video. In his gentle soul, rest in perfect peace. This sad incident was triggered by three factors. One, controlling your emotions. Two, controlling your anger. While three, controlling your ego. If not for the fact that these three factors played out in this incident, this man here, he would have still been alive today. In as much as we can't control everything around us, but I'm very sure that we can control our anger or emotions. That will definitely help us avoid a whole lot of troubles. His name is Mr.Patrick Kabuya. He was the businessman that was into clothing line and some other businesses too. He was said to have been in a relationship with this young lady here. Her name is Betty. She's a cosmetologist and a beauty expert. She was also doing well in her business. It was reported that both of them had been engaged for some time now and preparing to get married. Just that a date has not been fixed for the marriage before this sad incident occurred. This incident actually have two versions to it, but the versions are similar. I will tell you the difference between these two versions. The first version says that Mr. Patrick and Betty has broken up. They were no longer together before this incident happened. And the first fight they had at the gym, Mr. Patrick was drunk. While the second version says that both of them were still very much in a relationship before the incident happened. And Mr. Patrick was not drunk when they had the first fight at the gym. But for me, both of them being in a relationship or not, or Mr. Patrick being drunk or not, the bottom line in all of this right now is Mr. Patrick is dead. Anyways, I'm going to be starting with the first version that says that they've broken up before this sad incident occurred. So when they were still together, Betty started going to the gym. Maybe to lose some weight or to get herself into a better shape, but it was not clear if it was Mr. Patrick that enrolled her in the gym or she enrolled herself. But it was after 2 weeks of their breakup that Mr. Patrick decided that he wants to get her back in his life. He started calling her. She was not taking his calls and she didn't even call him back. He went to her house so many times and she did not let him in. He was frustrated to the extent that he had to go and check her at the gym. On reaching there, he spotted her discussing romantically with another man. So he blew up immediately and started charging the man, harassing the man that just like saying that, what are you doing with my fiancée? Don't you know that she's engaged to me? He was even trying to drag her out of that place. Betty, on the other hand, she was shouting on top of her voice, telling other gym users that they were no longer together. That was when this man stepped in to separate them and he had to force Patrick out of that place and concluded that he was drunk. His name is Arnaud Lukosa. He's a gym instructor and a weightlifter. As he left that place, he continued calling her as usual and she was still not picking up as usual. It was after 3 days that he went to her house again, and luckily this time he met her at home and he also met Arnaud, the gym instructor that forced him out of the gym 3 days ago, and his friend Flex, who is an MMA fighter. So he was just kind of shouting at them, asking them what they are doing there. Just like you that forced me out of the gym the other day. Why are you not flirting with my fiancée in the house? So he put up a fight with them, though it was not clear who attacked each other first. But the video circulating the internet space shows when Arnold was punching him so badly, and his friend Flex, who is an MMA fighter, was the one recording the whole fight, and his fiancée Betty was just trying to separate them. So you can only imagine what strength does a woman have to separate men fighting. But why was Flex recording them? That is a major question a whole lot of people are asking up in this minute. But for me, it was very, very bad. But at the same time, I guess he was just trying to have an evidence that it's a true fighting team. But I still can't figure out why Patrick decided to fight two muscle men combined together, where one is a gym instructor and a weightlifter that lifts weight for the living, while the other one is an MMA fighter that throws punches for the living. How do you hope to fight them and defeat them? So he was beaten mercilessly and he had bruises all over his body. The video is too graphic to be displayed here on this platform because of their guidelines and policies. But if you want to see the horrific video, you can join my Telegram for you to see it. But I promise you, you are not going to like it. Thereafter, he was taken to the hospital where the doctor confirmed he also had a whole lot of internal injuries that requires a surgery. Later on, the surgery was performed on him, but that could not save his life. He died 2 weeks later. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace once more. Now, Betty the fiancee has been arrested for questioning, and Arnaud, the gym instructor, has run away. And it's not clear if Flex that recorded the fight was also arrested. But as at the time of making this video, a bounty of $5,000 has been placed on Arnaud. That's for who is able to disclose his hideout or assist in arresting him. This sad incident has generated a whole lot of mixed reactions on and off the internet space. Some are saying that he died out of his own stupidity, while some are saying that he died out of jealousy. Some are also saying that Betty shouldn't have been arrested because she was not the one that fought with Arnaud, while some are saying that she was arrested because she was the one that alerted and advised Arnaud to run away. While some are saying that she was just hanging around guys for Patrick to be jealous of that because they broken up. While some are saying that Patrick was also cheating on her. My own take on this whole incident is that whatever must have led to his death, we should all learn from it. And we should always be reminded that reacting to everything is not always smart. And always try as much as possible to stay away from people that provoke your anger. Because if you keep on having it in mind that you always manage them, a day will come, you will not be able to handle that. And when you are being provoked, always try and walk away. Because walking away does not have disadvantage. Or try and be vocal than being confrontational. One last thing. Don't take decisions after alcohol, because most decisions taken after alcohol doesn't end well. This incident happened 2 weeks ago in Democratic Republic of Congo. Please, if you have anything to say about this story, kindly do that in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe or follow.